Hey guys, it's Tondro again, coming at you live from the basement. So today, I guess seeing as it's September 10th, which is National Self-Deletion Awareness Day, let's talk about mental health. Namely, the mental health care system in the United States. And as you can tell by my accent and lack of empathy, I'm an American. Or perhaps my sense of apathy, maybe. Now, I can only speak from my own experience, but I'll be honest with y'all. If you're mentally ill in the United States, I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry. If you're disabled and your disability is not visible in the United States, I am also very sorry. I'm gonna be real with y'all. No one's coming to help. I'm letting you know that right now. This is the universe telling you no one's coming to help. You are on your own. You gotta fight that battle on your own, whatever it is. Because, again, I can only speak from my own experience, but last time I tried to remove my System 32 from my soul, so to speak, the last time I tried to become an hero, I ended up, I can't remember what exactly happened, but I remember getting into an ambulance, which means I called their dumbass hotline. So I get into an ambulance, get to the hospital, and I rather not go into the politics of all this, but there is something to be said about the fact that this was about 5 years outside of high school. And for those past 5 years, I was struggling. And the EMT in the ambulance, he was a guy from South America who was going on and on and on about, in the past 5 years since I got to this country, my life has been great. I have a wife and kids and a house with a big yard. And, I don't know. I mean, if you were able to afford to have 4 kids in this economy, hey, man, good on you. But I don't know. So there was something that didn't sit right with me, and I'll leave it at that. I'm not going to say what I was thinking or what I wanted to call this guy. I'm not about that life no more. But at the end of the day, or at the end of this long-ass ride, I ended up going into the ER, and I'm waiting there for an hour. And I've done this like so many times over the years that like it's kind of like second routine to me, because it's like, I know they're going to ask the same, 5 questions and then take my blood and then ask me the same 5 questions again. Anyway, so the psychologist or psychiatrist or whatever her specific job is, she walks in and we start talking about my illness. And I told them where I was going to do it, when I was going to do it, how I was going to do it, why I was going to do it, what I was going to write in my goodbye letter, everything. And it becomes a philosophical debate as to why. And I'm like, I don't know, why do we do any of the things we want to do, right? And she has the nerve to say, it starts going into the realm of money. I don't know why. And then she's like, how about you cut your beard and go get a job? So I was sitting there stunned. I was so stunned I couldn't even speak. I just got done telling this blankety blank why who, where, when, how, and why I was going to no longer be around, and fucking and she has the nerve to tell me that. So the moment I got home, I booked a flight to Ohio, visited my then boyfriend, who I'm still kind of okay with and still kind of in touch with. And Well, I'll put it to you this way: I never went to another hospital again, unless if I was throwing up or changing colors or something. But for mental illness, no, never. I never talk about it now. When people ask what my disability is or what my mental illness is, I just don't tell them. If there's one thing I learned, you don't talk about it. If there is one thing I've learned, you don't talk about it, because they'll talk a big fucking game about, oh, this is a stigma-free town. We gotta help people, and we gotta do this and do that. But they don't practice what they preach. They don't do that. I'll put it to you guys this way, and this will maybe ring a little true for the brothers and sisters in the audience, but. Did they help people during Katrina? Because I don't remember them doing that. They didn't help anyone during Katrina. What makes you think they're going to help you now, 20 years down the road? So yeah, I plan on moving soon, actually, and maybe prior to moving, I'll sit down with the good nurse and tell her everything in my head, but. We'll see. Because like I've had it happen like maybe about 14 times, like before, during, and after the pandemic. I went to the hospital about 14 times, and each time I was home in about 5 hours. 5 to 7 hours, maybe 12 hours at the longest, So it doesn't matter what you do, what you tell these people. They ultimately get to decide whether or not you're going to get any help. And if they think you're just going to be a drag on resources and bed space, they don't want to help you. And that's the honest to God truth. Anyway, that's about all I got to say. Peace out.